So this is established in the Holy Quran, where it also states, "Nay, he has come with the very truth, and he confirms the message of the messengers before him." Now, confirm means to establish the truth, accuracy, validity, or genuineness of something, or to corroborate or verify it. And this can only be the Messiah, who appears in the last days, because the last days prophecies spoken by the prophets can only be fulfilled in the last days. Now, who can refute this? So neither Moses nor Jesus nor Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is that messenger who confirms the truth of the messages that the previous prophets foretold and spoke of. It has to be the Messiah, because they spoke of last day prophecies. And 1400 years ago was not the last days, and certainly not 2000 years or 4000 years ago. So the fulfillment of the narrative of Joseph is equally as important as the fulfillment of the narrative of Moses. You know, I'm going to say that again, because these prophecies are not there just to be there. The fulfillment of the narrative of Joseph is just as important as the fulfillment of the narrative of Moses, even though the narrative of Joseph precedes the narrative of Moses according to the way the Bible is arranged. Joseph's narrative, or the narrative of Joseph, is in Genesis, while the narrative of Moses begins in the book of Exodus. But we must know, as it relates to the fulfillment of the prophetic narratives, what scene in these narratives is being fulfilled at any given moment, regardless of its place in the Bible. Now, in previous messages, we explained critical aspects of the Honorable Louis Farrakhan's fulfillment of the Quranic and biblical narratives of Joseph. Again, the Messiah confirms the prophecies because he fulfills what is written. So he fulfills, again, these narratives. We also have shown how the Honorable Louis Farrakhan fulfills aspects of the narrative of Moses, particularly through his relationship with the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, which is similar to Aaron's relationship with Moses, according to Bible and Holy Quran. So again, we're not dealing with history. We're dealing with the fulfillment of prophecy presented or described as allegories or symbols, recurring themes. According to the Bible and Holy Quran, Moses is the deliverer of the children of Israel from bondage in Egypt. Now, this is symbolism, especially since actual Egyptian history does not show that any such event ever occurred. Moreover, we have the history of the Caucasian people who took the prophecies of the Bible in particular and placed them upon themselves as historical accounts in their effort to deceive the people. Yes, you did. So I understand that Facebook is banning pages of those people who are denying the occurrence of the Holocaust or Holocaust. Well, this occurred during World War II, when the so-called state of Israel was established in Palestine by American and European governments, not by Joseph or by God. And it was established for those Europeans in Europe who migrated there and would begin to migrate there. So how did those Caucasian people get bottled in Europe? Why were they in Europe in the first place? Well, they were banished there until Allah sent the historical Moses 4,000 years ago to retrieve them so that they could fulfill their role of enslaving the original people and pillaging the earth during the allotted time given them to rule the earth's inhabitants. So Facebook is not banning pages that challenges the Caucasian people's claim, that group, to be God's chosen people, the children of Israel. And they're wise to not do that. So you can just relegate your actions to the Holocaust, which we can all agree something happened.